Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make melted witch cookies. Okay, these cookies are going to be separated into 3 separate steps. So I will show you the ingredients for all of them, but then we're going to do these step by step. So for the cookie, you could actually use any kind of cutout cookies that you want. I'm going to use my chocolate jack-o'-lantern cookie recipe that I used for my chocolate wow butter jack-o'-lantern pumpkin cookies. But like I said, you could use sugar cookies, any kind of cutouts that you want to make. I just thought the chocolate ones would be the best for me. So we need 1½ cups of flour, 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 8 tablespoons, which is 1 stick of butter at room temperature, 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. That is going to be just for your cookies. But like I said, you could use any cookie cutouts that you want. Then for the royal icing that we're going to make for the on top of the cookies, you're going to need 1 cup of confectioner sugar, 2 teaspoons of milk, 2 teaspoons of corn syrup, 1/4 teaspoon of almond or vanilla extract, and then whatever kind of food coloring you want. I'm using this Radiant Green from Over the Top. It's a gel food coloring. And then you also need a cookie cutter. You could use a round cookie cutter, but since the witch is melted, I thought this fun little, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a sun or a flower. I thought that would be fun, but you could use round, of course. And then for the decorations, which is the 3rd step of our cookie, you need something for the witch's hat. We use Oreo cookies, so you need 12 Oreo cookies split in half, and don't worry about the white icing, it's fine because the cookies are going to be this side down. Then you need some Hershey Kisses, so I'm using 24. I'm going to try to make 24 cookies. I might make more, I might make less. Then for the broom, you need some pretzel sticks and some chow mein noodles. So let's get started on our cookies. Okay, in a medium bowl, you want to whisk together your flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, and your salt, and then just set that aside. Alright, so next in a large bowl, you want to cream together your sugar and your room temperature butter. I put mine in the microwave and I melted it a little too much, but I think it should be fine. You just want these to be light and fluffy, so about 3 minutes. Next, you want to go ahead and beat in your egg and vanilla extract until it's combined. That looks good. Now we are going to just go ahead and add in our flour and cocoa mixture just a little at a time and mix it well with our electric mixer. Alright, that looks good. It says if your dough is too crumbly, you can add a teaspoon of water, but mine is nice and moist and sticky, so I don't have to add anything. So next we are going to form it into a ball and cover with plastic wrap. Alright, that looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour. Alright, after your dough has chilled for at least an hour, you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350. Flour a surface so you can roll your dough out and line a cookie sheet with parchment paper, or maybe even 2 cookie sheets. Okay, after you've rolled your cookies out to about 1/8 of an inch thickness, you want to go ahead and put them on your parchment lined baking sheets, and we are going to cook them at 350 for about 10 minutes. I was able to get 26 cookies out of mine, and as you can see, my cookie cutter is quite large, so you should be able to get at least 26 out of yours. Okay, our cookies are out of the oven, so we are going to go ahead and just let those cool for 5 minutes and then transfer them to a wire rack to cool completely. Alright, all the cookies are out and cooling, so now we are going to start working on our royal icing. So you want to just go ahead and put your confectioner sugar into a bowl, and we're going to start mixing that on a low speed with a wire whisk, and then we're going to add our milk, corn syrup, and vanilla and whisk until smooth. That looks good, so now we are going to go ahead and add our green food coloring. If you're only doing the green. In my video, I'm only doing green, so I can add all my food coloring to my bowl at this point. If not, you can separate it. Okay, I had a little camera trouble and my battery died, but some of my witches are all done here. As you can see, you just put your frosting into a bag. I used a Ziploc bag and cut off the tip. Then you just want to go ahead and outline your edges, and then you can kind of smooth it all around with a toothpick. You will have to use more frosting than I called for in my original recipe, so go ahead and double that if you want. That's what I had to do. And then to assemble them, you just put half of an Oreo down, place a little dab of the frosting on top of your Hershey Kiss and place that on top. Put your broomstick down, which is just your pretzel stick, and then your noodles. And there you have it. And they are so cute, and they should set up pretty quick, but you want to let them at least go overnight before you try to stack them or anything. But they turned out great, and let's see what Taste Tester thinks. Taste Tester! Have a little taste.
Yum. Yum.
Do you like it? Alright everyone, come back and see us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.